Meanwhile...
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed.
Seed.
But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Yote. She finally has a name. Meanwhile... Okay. Smashing that mother crystal went by pretty fast.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you.
What?
All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. What's a eunuch? What the fuck? A man who has been castrated and employed to guard the women's living
There is
areas.
a literal sea twixt you and your prize.
That is fucked
The
up.
armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless.
That's nasty.
And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned
I
advisor
see.
has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Wow.
Is that the Emperor's?
She's gonna bang Hugo now?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbrek in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
Villain.
And all all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
Her son was just what is up with her son?
There are
Is this guy even
greater
human?
things in store for you, my darling Olivier.
You won't give your son a
Sooner,
fucking chair?
You shall be the crown prince
Stool?
of Sambrec.
None?
And when your father goes to meet Great Grieger, you shall be emperor of all you survey.
Is this dude even alive?
The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
Soon.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
After the storm. It's taken a pretty long time to get all the icon abilities. Okay, lots of new shit. She is fucking nuts, bro. She's gonna turn you into a fucking eunuch. Eunuch. Funny word. I'm gonna use that more often. Be right back. Hey, alright. Whoa, what the? Check it out! My overpriced DualSense came in. And the side panels. Whoa, what the? So cool! Whoa! Away! It says Final Fantasy 16 on the back. Whoa. Amazing. It's a controller, alright. Fuck. I have too many of these. I will never ever buy another one again. Honestly, the solid color ones are pretty cool already. I have the red one. The purple one is pretty nice. Side panels are pretty cool too, but I didn't buy them. I got one of these. I was holding out for something special for the side panels. Lo and behold, this thing is Japan exclusive, extremely expensive. Well, as a result of being exclusive, it was expensive. Anyway, don't ask me about the price. We've got some NPCs to talk to.
What'd you need?
What'd you need? Oh, we're going from these cool elemental weapons to Platinum Sword. Shout out to Platinum Games. Reinforce. Platinum Sword 2. $220 though. Craft. Give me that.
Those scratches, all right? My best work, but it'll do.
What it'll do. Platinum built. 14 HP, that's like nothing, right? 14 HP. 14 HP. These mithril bracelets are pretty powerful though. We don't need those. Platinum cannons.
That it? Fine. Back, are ya? Must have been hot. I know how hard it can be. Seeing ya.
Oh, my sword looks so normal now.
If you need help, just ask Nan. She's got a load of new stock in.
Is it business or pleasure?
Ask about Drake's
From
breath.
what I hear, the poor buggers. Go on then.
Should I buy one? Oh my god, 40k, man. 40k.
Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Oh, now there's this. Wait, what is this? The last option? Is it like a boss rush or something? That'd be crazy. Or a bloody palace. Looks like there are new hunts.
Clive. So, what'll it be?
What was I looking at? Platinum belts? Oh, Platinum Belt 2 is just straight up better. Wasn't there something special I can craft? Craft. There it is. Drake Slayers. That's the big one. Damn, those are nuts. Got some hunts to do then.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nevertheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Sure.
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course. If my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowwise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Unsavory creatures.
Let us know if you find any rotten planks.
This hideout is too big. Oh, there's a Lucan, Larkston have a new tune.
Sweep the land, set holy ground to flame, and frozen hearts to soften start, released from frost's cruel clay.
Savor of stew.
Is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to gag, that is.
All right, Sid. You made it back in one piece, then?
Farewell, Drake's breath! All hail Sid the Outlaw!
How good it is to see you, Clive. And so... Yet the tale is far from over.
Cool.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
The one number 4. Hideaway, highbrow. Holy Order of Shields. What the what? Holy Order of Shields of the Blackened Opinion. What a name.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. You are always welcome, Clive.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course.
Of course not.
Of course
I
not.
need to help.
Oh, Aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Wah, 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 wah.
They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
And no shoes, no shirt, no service.
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn?
I mean, swallowed by the flames of Phoenix, but he's not like grayed out. He ain't dead. Know what I'm saying? Tyler can come back. He was a hero. Why is this random ass medicine girl up here? I was up to say like 2 lines. Wade has seen some shit.
Study it well, Clive. Thus ends today's lesson.
Okay. Kubo. What a secret? Swamps and Martha's Rest. West of Rhiannon's Ride was area. Severian? North of Sorrowwise was area. Okay, so they're both in that area. I won't have Jill, huh? She's like... busy. Capacitated. Pepe hands.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth. All anyone ever wanted.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
Thanks. Let's see. Come here, Ambrosia. Actually, yeah, I can just TP here. Why be safe with a question mark? Is this a setup?
That damn bird's a menace.
Straight home now.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they're hardly damaged at all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
Oh no, not the garrison.
In Northreach, I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
Killer? Who the fuck is Killer?
Call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
Oh, looks like it's just the one bandit.
You take the handsome one, Killer. Stop calling me that.
Ah, at least he called me handsome. Speed. Oh, just got it. Zap your dumbass. Oh, that nasty gargle.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
cool.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Bocklad. Farewell.
Pressing appointment, eh?
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
I like how he still has a big ass scar in the shape of the brand, but everyone, you know, just treats him normally, nicely. Oh, why do you have this big ass scar that looks like a brand? Oh well.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet, or... Is this gold work? Gregor's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh no, oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
Oh shit. New drip?
Don't know.
Oh. White embroidered linen. Oh, I mean black embroidered linen. White continental silk, lush red velvet. Is this for Clive? Is this for Jill? Torgal? Who is it? Is it just, are they just gonna reskin the NPCs, the peasants? I want to go black, but that's just linen. Let's get that red velvet.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill.
Of course.
She's a little seamstress.
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Red? What is she gonna do with the red? I want to redo. Can you give her black?
Said they'd be made I only wish she'd let me make her more. Or sackcloth.
Sackcloth? Next color.